Salutations friends, welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm Kristin. If you're unfamiliar with me, that's fine, you probably don't care about me, but you're probably going to care about what I'm going to be talking about. I have this fun first impressions video for you today. I was super excited to receive these the other day. It's the new glow kits from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is Sweets and this is Moonchild, and they're both limited edition, and I have been wearing these for the past few days, so I figured I'd swatch them for you and let you know what I thought. So let's get started. First and foremost, I'm going to say that the lighting in here really is not the best for swatches, so I'm going to swatch them all on my hand, but I am going to have an insert after I'm done with each set of swatches in better light so that you can see them better than in here, but I am going to swatch them here anyway. The first one I'm going to start with is the Moonchild kit. This is the one that I was most excited for. When I saw the images online, my jaw dropped. I love it. So, and I learned something cool about one of these products too, so I will let you know. But inside the palette comes with, this one comes with 6 colors. You have Blue Ice, Star, Purple Horseshoe, this is Pink Heart, Lucky Clover, and Blue Moon. So I'm going to swatch. So I put it down here. The first one I'm going to swatch is Blue Ice. And these ones are very light, so you might not see too much, but you'll see them better when I do the inserts. So that's Blue Ice. Clean my finger. And next up is Star. This one's nice and icy. I love this one. It's kind of like Tin Manny, only not super crazy, like just really light and ethereal. Then next up is Purple Horseshoe. That one's just this beautiful light purple, like light violet color. Next up is Pink Heart, and this is the one I wanted to tell you about too. After I swatch it, I'll tell you. This one is just gorgeous. Is very close to Pat McGrath's Pressed Pigments in the nude set. I'm going to do, after I do the swatches of all of these, I'll do a side-by-side comparison for you. So if you were interested in that Pressed Pigment and you missed out on it, I would pick up this set because this is like almost identical. But that's right there. That's Pink Heart. Then Lucky Clover. Lucky Clover is beautiful. It's just got this like green iridescent shine to it. It's gorgeous. And the last one, clean up my fingers, is Blue Moon, and I'm going to do that down here, and that's Blue Moon right there. So we have Blue Ice, Star, Purple Horseshoe, Pink Heart, Lucky Clover, and Blue Moon, and this is all of them from the Moonchild kit. And then here are the inserts with the better swatches. Okay, at the top we have Blue Ice, then Star, then Purple Horseshoe, then Pink Heart, then Lucky Clover, and Blue Moon. And that's these guys. Anyway, the top one is the one Pink Heart from the Moonchild palette. The bottom one is from Pat McGrath. Now the thing is that Pat McGrath's, excuse the shadow, Pat McGrath's is more dramatic, but it does have the same pink pigment. It's hard to really see over the camera, but it is very almost identical. The thing is Pat McGrath's Pressed Pigment is more finely milled and doesn't have much glitter or a white cast to it. The one from Anastasia has just a little bit of a white cast to it and has some glitter. However, the tones are the same. So if you were unable to get your hands on the nude kit from Pat McGrath and you were really excited about the Pressed Pigment in the Skin Fetish kit from her, I would definitely say give this palette a go because this is very similar. Okay, next up is the Sweets Glow Kit. I actually wasn't going to get this. I really just wanted Moonchild, and then when I saw swatches of this I was like, okay. So in this one you get 4. You get Marshmallow, Sassy Grape, this one is Butterscotch, and this one is Taffy. So I'm going to swatch Marshmallow for you. It's just this light yellowish color. It's very similar to the color in the Slake palette, Solstice palette that I reviewed. I'll link it below. So if you guys are interested in getting that, but you didn't want any of the other colors, or you didn't like the cream contour, or not the cream contour, the cream highlighter, this is very, very close. Next up is Sassy Grape. This is the reason why I bought it. Just because it's so pretty. I'm probably not going to use that on my cheek. I'm probably going to use this on my eyes, or if I wear a violet blush, I'll probably put it over like my purple blush, which I do sometimes. But it's just so pretty. Clean my fingers. Next is Butterscotch. Butterscotch to me reminds me of a slightly warmer champagne pop, but that's just me. And then lastly, let me clean my fingers, is Taffy. And this one's just nice and very warm. It's kind of like a deep coral. Has a beautiful shimmer to it. These are all just gorgeous. And this is the sweet, so this is Marshmallow, Sassy Grape, Butterscotch, and Taffy. And then here's the insert with the swatches in Better Light. And then here we have Marshmallow, Sassy Grape, Butterscotch, and Taffy. See what I mean? How Taffy's like this beautiful coral. Anyway, these are all really pretty and nicely pigmented. Alright, now for my overall impressions. I absolutely adore Anastasia products, and these are no exception. If you're familiar with their glow kits, if you have their glow kits, these are awesome additions to it. However, I do think that these might be a little bit more whimsical and almost more dramatic for everyday wear. These are perfect for concerts, for photo shoots. If you like to do really dramatic, ethereal makeup, these are going to be amazing. These aren't so much, to me, a day-to-day wear. Now that doesn't mean that you can't wear them day-to-day. You absolutely can. I know some people like to go a little bit more natural with their highlighter and their makeup. If you like to stay away from glittery, super shimmery highlighters, I would stay away from these specifically. I know that the other glow kits tend to probably be more on the natural side. I find these both to be a little bit more dramatic, but there's nothing wrong with that. They're gorgeous and I love them. I only have one issue with them, and this is the same issue I have with the other glow kits, so it's nothing new, as I do find the formula to be very powdery and it does have a little bit of fallout. So whenever I use my glow kits, I have to put a bit on my powder brush or my brush or whatever I'm using, tap it out, and lightly add it a little bit by little, otherwise I'll get fallout all over my contour, my bronzer, and I never want that. Excuse me as I adjust. So that's my only real critique with that. And these are a little bit more dramatic, ethereal colors. If you want to look like a fairy princess or a fairy prince or some other worldly person, which I always like to do, these are going to be perfect for you. If you like to have really amazing limited edition products and you want something that's maybe not an eyeshadow palette, but you want some nice limited edition highlighter palettes, definitely go with these. They're incredible. They're only 40 bucks. I always thought it was a steal, considering like a pan of Becca's like 38 for their pressed powders. The Hourglass is like 42. You get a lot of product and a lot of a good quality product for $40. So if you were on the fence about maybe getting one of those highlighters like Becca or Hourglass, or even some of the things from Laura Geller or any other of the brands out there that have really good highlighters, definitely get these guys a shot. The glow kits are great. If I had to choose between one or the other, I would choose this one. I think this is a little bit more wearable than this, but generally I really like this too. Like I said, this one has the dupe in it for the nude pressed pigment from Pat McGrath, and this one to me has two in here that are very similar to the very popular pigment from the Sleek Solstice highlighting palette, and also Butterscotch I think is very close but not identical to Champagne Pop. So if you wanted to get Champagne Pop or you wanted to try different highlighters that YouTubers have been raving about, this might be a good palette for you to pick up. But generally, like I said, they're really great. They're limited edition. I do not know if they're going to be available at Sephora or Ulta. I just don't know. I can look into it and let you know, but I did get these off of Anastasia Beverly Hills website. I will link that below as well. I know that they're limited edition. I don't know how limited edition. I know sometimes people say limited edition, but then they have so many of them that they're just readily available for like a year, and then they're like, oh, we're out. or other times they sell out really quickly and then it'll be a hard time or you have to pay a lot of money to get them again. I don't know. I would say if you were interested in these guys, don't sit on it. But again, if I had to choose between two palettes, I would choose the Moonchild over this. That doesn't mean that this isn't an A+ product. I think these both are an A+ product if I were going to give them a grade. Again, the only issue I really have is they're a little bit powdery, but I do find that with some of the other highlighters anyway from Anastasia, so it's nothing new and I kind of expected it to begin with. But I do really love them. Now I am right now I'm layering, on top of Marshmallow, I'm wearing Pink Heart. I thought it would be fun to layer two highlighters, where I will layer two highlighters. Sometimes I will layer Champagne Pop and the nude one from the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish set, so I thought I would layer that because I wear that all the time and it would be a good indicator for me to see how it wears and how it looks and how it lasts against something else. And let me take off my glasses. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so my face is showing and I'm sorry. But you can see the right here is where I put the Marshmallow, and so it's showing up really nice, and it's late in the day now, which is one of the reasons why the lighting is so weird and that light's on, because if I didn't have that light on, like it's a mess. But you can see that it's still on over here, and above it I put the Pink Heart, and it's hard to tell in this light, but you can see where I put it. You can see the little bit of pink iridescence in it, so it is very beautiful. It's lasted all day. Been driving around all day catching Pokemon. I caught a Ghastly. I'm so excited. Now I gotta catch more Ghastly. And too many Pidgeys and Rattatats. I don't need any more of those. I got Ghastly. Anyway, these so far have worn beautifully. They wear just like the other ones. Long lasting, very blendable, very easy to apply. Again, just a little bit of fallout, but like I said, I get that with a lot of my other highlighters too. So it's nothing that I was not expecting. $40, I think it's a great price for 6 highlighters and 4 highlighters, especially if you're just getting into the highlighter game and you don't want to have to spend so much money on different highlighters. If you've already got like some of these highlighters in your arsenal already, you might not need to get these. But if you're starting out and you only have one highlighter and you want to have a nice variety, these kits specifically are really great for things that are harder to find. So again, this is the Moonchild palette from Anastasia, and this is the Sweets palette from Anastasia, and I think they're terrific. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this type of content. I like to review things like this because I love highlighters. It's one of my favorite things, and I know I have too many of them, but they're just terrific. But anyway, if you like this type of video, if you like reviews and first impressions like this, feel free to subscribe. I'm free, it's free, and I put out new videos Monday through Friday, so there's always going to be some new content for you to watch. If you don't want to, it's fine. It's up to you. If anything, I hope you enjoyed this review and first impressions. I hope you guys are all happy and healthy and have a great day, month, year, whatever, and I'll see you next time. Bye.